Hi everyone and welcome back to the Torok channel. So after two videos when I was talking about big brand, small prices guitars, time to change a little bit of category and time to unbox a guitar from a brand that has just celebrated its 5 years of existence. A brand I guess you all know because it has been built by a guy who is very famous in the world of metal music. I give you a Solar guitar. It's gonna be pretty much the first Solar guitar I will possess, if I decide to keep it, but hopefully it's gonna be satisfying. So, well, I don't want to talk a lot. I just want to open this box because I've had this guitar since yesterday. I give it an entire day so it comes back to the temperatures that we have inside, because out there it's zero. I think, yes, just 0 degrees. So now it's really time to open this box. Here we go. Okay, here it is. Solar A2.6 TBR Trans Blood Red matte finish. Yeah, I like this shade of red, pretty dark. Oh yeah, this thing is really gorgeous. I also do appreciate the fact that you don't have any binding. That's something more and more common on modern guitars. And that's really something I enjoy, because sometimes the binding that surrounds the guitar just makes it look more ugly and not nicer. It depends upon the guitar you have, but I have several examples in mind, but okay, never mind. Talk about this guitar. So, well, very nice finish. I don't know if the color is made a bit darker than what I thought it would because of the type of wood that has been chosen. It's Sunkai. I have never played a guitar with Sunkai. If I'm not wrong, it's a wood that does replace the swamp ash that has become very hard to find and very expensive. So the guitar brands are replacing it. And this wood of Sunkai is, I don't know if I spelled it the right way, by the way, but yeah, something you find very easily now. Okay, you've got this engraved Solar logo here and here. Those Duncan Solar pickups, medium output, but you know, we're talking about all England, so I'm not sure that what it calls medium output will sound like what another brand could call medium output. I'm thinking about the Sire Larry Carlton I have reviewed that was supposed to have medium output pickups as well, but it was low output, to be honest. I don't think that's what I'm gonna have with those ones, especially since they are made by Seymour Duncan in collaboration with All England. Okay, well, I think, well, there's nothing bad to say about this guitar. I just love the way it looks. Okay. The tuners have got the same heads and Goto. I think overall we're gonna have something good quality, and really now I have opened the box. The guitar is okay, not cold, so I think I can set it up and listen to how it sounds with a demo in the mix that I have not yet written, but I trust this guy to inspire me. Here we go. Okay, so what you've just heard is the Solar A 2.6 TBR, Trans Blood Red. And of course we're going to talk about what you couldn't see here through the demo, but just before we go there, I would like to ask you to subscribe to this channel if it's not already done, leave thumbs up, share my videos on socials and so on, so you will help me grow and develop this channel up. And if you order anything from my partner Taman, this guitar or any other guitar, any other piece of gear you may think about, please use my partner link that's gonna be in the video description down below. You have to know that when you click my link, you are on the French page of Taman. So you just have to click on the French flag on top right, choose your own language, and there you are. Now, if you want to make 100% sure that you are already on my partner page, you can use the second link in the video description. It's gonna lead you to a list of highly recommended gear. There you will see my banner, my logo, and everything that identifies my channel, so you are sure, 100% sure that you are really on my partner page. Alright, so, well, thanks in advance for your help. Now let's go to this guitar. I will start as usual with the headstock. Matching satin headstock with black Solar logo. Really very nice. You've got a graphite nut. I am not sure if it's a graphic or not. It looks like a graphic, but I'm not sure. And I would really be amazed if it was a graphic, because in all the other brands that have a graphic nut, the name graphic is specified and not on this one. So I guess Solar has managed making their own graphite nut. It works very well. It helps keeping the tuning stability very good. Okay, the frets, as I mentioned, no problem, leveled, polished, great job. This very pointy headstock, that's part of the design of the guitar, just like those, let's call them those wings, pointy as well, and that is something I really do enjoy with the design of Solar guitars, and that's what makes them so appealing, at least appealing to me, with this beautiful blood finish. Really, it looks like blood, really, for sure. You know, great job from this point. I'm going to talk about the pickups a bit later, but I've only got good things to say about them. Okay, the bridge. Very comfortable to put your palm, very easy to set the intonation up. Great job once again. And really, I love the shape it has, and the access here to the 24th fret is really super comfortable, almost magic. And trust me when I say this guitar chugs, this guitar shreds. This guitar is a super good player, and to be completely honest with you guys, I've had this guitar for a bit more than one entire month, and since day one it has stayed just at my right. It has become my go-to guitar, whatever I play, whatever I want to do, except if I want specific sound or if I want to play 7 strings, of course, because it's got only 6 strings. But yeah, really, I am really amazed with how easy it is to play this thing. You know, if you've been following the channel for a while, that I am a Schecter guy and I love my Schecters, but this one's got something, I don't know if it's something more, but something a bit different. Maybe it's this 43mm nut that really suits me much better than I thought it would, because I cannot remember having played that many guitars with a 43mm nut. Maybe it's this super modern C-shaped neck, which is incredibly comfortable. Maybe it's this design, maybe it's the tone of the pickups themselves. I don't know, but really there is something about this guitar that has led me to make it my go-to guitar. The only downside I have to mention, and I really want to mention it, is about the screws that are supposed to help you, well, set the height of the pickups. Those screws, to be totally honest, they are some of the worst pieces of crap I have had on the guitar. I mean, even on the cheap Hardy Benton, the screws are better. Okay, this guitar is gonna go to a lessire in 2 days from now, because the screws that's here is is locked inside the guitar. What the luthier already told me when he first saw the guitar is that the screw is not correctly inside the wood of the guitar. It's not in the right, it's a bit like this when it should be straight like this. And when you put your screwdriver inside here and you try to turn it, well, the screw gets distorted. And that's what happened at the very first time when I have tried to set the height of the pickup, because as you might realize here, you know, on the bridge side, the pickup is really very close to the strings. A bit too close for my taste, but since I have been unable to set it up, well, I mean, still, this guitar sounds very well, but okay, that's really something which is a real pity on a guitar that's 800 or 900 euros, and I will come back to it just afterwards. Maybe the people at Solar Guitar are not aware of how crappy the screws are, but they truly are. And it's a pain in the butt for me, because I will have to pay a luthier just to solve this problem, and I know he doesn't have a choice but to pierce a hole inside the screw in order to try and remove it. And of course he's gonna change it and maybe have to pierce another hole correctly in order to help me set the height on those pickups. But that is really the only downside I have to mention about this guitar, because apart from that, it is absolutely great. Okay, and I wanted to talk about the price, because there's something I do not understand. When you buy this guitar from the Solar website, it's 899 euros, as you can see. Okay, now you choose the exact same guitar on Thomann, it's only 799 euros, so 100 euros cheaper than on Solar website. Plus, when you buy from Thomann, and especially when you live in Europe, you don't have to pay the shipping, sorry, when you have to pay it on Solar Guitar's website. And what I do not understand is, my guess is Solar Guitars, Ola England and all the crew who's working with him, I guess they wish you buy the guitar from the Solar Guitars website, because I guess they have a better margin. So what is the reason why the guitar is 100 euros more expensive on Solar Guitars than on Thomann? That is really a question, because that is something about this business that I'm not understanding. The only thing I know for sure is that when you give such a guitar to Thomann and you ask them to sell it to the customers, to their very numerous customers, you have to pay for this, okay? I guess you also have to pay if you've got your own warehouses, you've got your own employees for customer service, for shipping guitars, for packing them, for all these kind of things. But if those charges are more important when you do it by yourself than when you pay a huge, very huge distributor like Thomann, what's the interest of doing it? Except if the margin you take is higher than what you have with Thomann, and if the margin is more important, but it leads you to push the price higher, well, what's the interest for the customer? That's a real question. I hope someone in the comment section can give me a true answer, because I guess I have missed something. Okay, enough talk about business, let's go back to the guitar itself, and now let's listen to this guitar played alone with these 5 positions. Here we go. Alright, and that's another thing that has really stunned me when I had this guitar. In the very first place, I gotta say that I was not convinced with the tone of the guitar because it comes stuck with some 9 to 46 string gauge that are made by the company called Blacksmith, and those strings had some carbon on them, just like the Dio is doing with the NYXL. I have tried those NYXL strings and they truly push the higher mids higher on the balance when you play, okay? So 9 to 46 string gauge with carbon, it was really way too bright. So first thing I did was changing the strings, because anyway 9 to 46 is not for me. I have put a set of classic EXL 140 the Dio, so 10 to 52 string gauge, and with those strings, that's the tone I get, and I enjoy this tone a lot. The note definition of those pickups is amazing. I mean, the note definition is better than what I have on EMG, that are really known for a very good note definition, but those ones are a step higher. Plus, I think they have more headroom because, of course, they have less compression. I've read several things about those Duncan Solar. I think they're based on some Custom 5 and SH1, but I think the tone you get also depends upon the wood, especially with passive pickups. And this wood is Sunkai. I don't know if I spell it the right way. It's the first time I'm playing a guitar with this wood, Sunkai. I love it, really. With those pickups, I love it. I don't know if it's affordable replacement for Swamp Ash, because I think just a few years ago, those guitars with this blood finish were coming with a Swamp Ash body, and I know that Swamp Ash has become very expensive, so now you can only find it on some more than 1,000 euros guitar, and that's not the price of this one. But, well, great tone between pickups and the wood, amazing. Okay, well, as a conclusion, I mean, what more can I say? I love this guitar. Great job from Solar, great job from Ola England when he has decided to create this brand. I think that everybody now knows about Solar guitars, and especially metal players, of course, even though I'm pretty sure you could play something softer with this guitar, because it would sound good anyway. But yeah, amazing. It's my first Solar guitar. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the last one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try some other types of wood, maybe with some other pickups. I wish I could afford an A1.6 or a G1.6, I don't know, but you know, with stainless steel frets, with locking tuners, and maybe with those new Duncan Solar pickups that are supposed to have even more output, even though I really have to mention it. Those ones are supposed to be medium output, where, trust me, it's a bit more than just medium. I think it's medium if you are in the universe of Timur Duncan, but in the universe of Timur Duncan, medium means already high enough, really high enough to play metal. I mean, the output level of those pickups is the same, if not a bit more, than some EMG 8160, for instance. Okay, great guitar, again. It has become my fav, and I mean, it's here to stay right now. So if you already know this brand, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about it, and especially what you think about those pickups. If you don't know Solar guitars, if you have never played a Solar guitar, well, really, I strongly advise you should at least try one. Order it if you're able to order from Europe on Toman, then return it if you're not satisfied or if you're not convinced, but I'm pretty sure you will. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and see you next time for the next video.